Good afternoon, John.
Good afternoon, Steven. Second time live today.
It is episode 201 this morning, Blabbing for Britain. Went well. Video was good too. Right, okay. Best explain why we're here. We are here because we are... try again. We are inspired by Invideo. And
The vagaries of going live.
Today, we're going to give you a short tour of Invideo and then a practical hands-on lesson by John, and then a couple of videos actually created by Invideo. Now, the point is that if you're watching in the Invideo group, welcome, you can actually send us your videos and John and I will actually show them. We've got an open invitation out, haven't we, John?
Yeah, and there are potentially 2 more slots on this because you can have 4 people live at the same time. So we'd be only delighted if some of the developers, some of you who use Invideo, maybe even the support people, come and have a joint natter with us.
Truly. Right. Okay. Shall we start off with the practical side?
Far away.
Okay, so what happens next, and if you've watched us before, you'll know what the routine is. I'm going to switch my camera off. I'm actually going to switch John's camera off because this is John's video, which I'm bringing up on screen. I'll take the title off, and that's that. And then all I need to do is press play.
Yeah, this is all about... Sorry, this particular video is all about adding voiceovers. Unfortunately, I haven't quite mastered getting the levels of what goes on screen sound-wise and what goes on the microphone quite equal. So the voiceovers you'll see as they're added are actually quite quiet. But at the end, we play the entire thing through and you can hear all the voiceovers properly. So, fire away, please, Steven.
I'm trying to, John. I am trying to. It's not... Let's just come back for a second. Right. This happens occasionally during a live broadcast. Things don't go exactly according to plan.
It's just the same on TV, you know, Stephen.
Yeah, I know. I'm
going to slicker at covering it up than we are.
I'm going to... Yes. Okay. Today's video. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Right. Okay. I think what I'm going to do at this point, John, is I'm going to refresh and hopefully then we'll get the video. Bear with me a moment. John, it's over to you for a second or two.
Okay, well, there's a little feature that's recently come out. If you're looking at templates in the library of templates, there's the ability to click a heart to add them to your favorites list, so you can then just go look at your favorites. But next to that heart now is an arrow. And if you click that arrow, it creates a link to that particular template, which you can now share with other people. So instead of us taking images of them and then sending images to people inside Facebook, we can now link directly so they can see it live.
Right.
Gonna have another go, Stephen.
I'm going to have another go, John. I'm going to take it full screen. I'm going to press play because I can see the button.
That's the initial scene. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to look at the options for adding sound to it. So if we click add here, we can see that we can add automated voiceover, we can record the voiceover, we can upload from computer, and we can import from uploads. So we're going to start by taking each one in order and showing how you can do them. So let's add automated VO. Select our language and select our voice is Amy. This is the person that I always use within Invideo. She sounds the best. So what we've got to do is tell her what to say. So if we click over here and I'm going to get us to say something I saved earlier. So let's do Control C, go back to here and do Control V. So there is what I wanted to say. So let's generate the voiceover, and it takes a few seconds to do that. And now we have the voiceover, and we can hit the play.
Capacity, the WCI 70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
So now we can add that to the scene. And it's 9 seconds in duration. So let's hit apply and changes are saved. So now if we hit preview,
with its 68-litre capacity, the WCI 70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
and if we hit apply, just to make sure we've got everything we want. So now we've got that, and that is how simple it is just to add automated voiceover. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to duplicate that scene. And you can now see that we have an edit button. And with the edit button, I can't change the text, but I can change the start times, the duration, etc. What I'm actually going to do is bin that. Okie doke. Yes. And now I'm going to record. If you remember our ads, we could add there, we could record. Now, I am not the right person for doing voiceovers, but I'm going to do one just to show you. So I'm going to hit record and start. But I want to remember what I've got to say. So I'm going to bring over my bits of text, and then I'm going to hit start and we're going to record it. Start. So, oh, my text has gone, but this is only for example. So with its 68 litre capacity, the WC-170 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. Stop. So now I can play that. Oh, my text has gone, but this is only for example. So with its 68 litre capacity, the WC-170 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. Well, I made a bit of a cock-up of the start of that. So shall we re-record it? So we'll hit re-record. Click yes. Now, we know that if I hit start and I will lose my text that I'm wanting to say. So let's bring in the text up. And with its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. Stop. Now, that is being recorded, and I can play it. Yes. Now, we know that if I hit start and I will lose my text that I'm wanting to say. So let's bring in the text up. And with its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. So I'm going to save that, even though it was worse than my first. But what I can do is I can come back to here, play it, and with its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. So if I just edit that a little bit more, play stuff. And with its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. So we have a bit of a nasty hiss at the end, so let's take that back a bit. And I still haven't got rid of my and at the front, so let's... And with its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. Okay, I still haven't got rid of my and, so let's just move that just a little bit more. Click start. With its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. I'm much happier with that, so let's hit apply. Trimming the audio to get rid of the rubbish at the beginning and the end. So let's hit preview. With its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool. Well, I'm really happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is look at the other ways that you can add. So let's duplicate the scene again. So I hit the duplicate button. Yes, I do want to duplicate the scene. So now I'm going to hit edit and I'm going to bin the voiceover. Yep. So now I can look at the different ways again. So I can record, I can upload from computer. So let's do that this time. So now I'm going to show you how I've recorded the same sentences in a third-party product. This product is called Audio Flow.
Hi, here I'm generating the voiceover in Audio Flow. Now I quite like Audio Flow because there are some benefits that aren't available within Invideo. First of all, in English UK there's a much better selection of voices. Let's pick Sam. Sam's male. I can also translate from one language to another on the fly. Here we're just going to stick with English. And also the other benefit I like is that I can actually insert a pause and determine the length of that pause simply by adding in square brackets pause equals and the number of seconds, and you can use 0.5 or whatever, or 1.5 or 3.5 to determine there. But the real benefit is that I can change the speed and the pitch of the voice. So let's generate Sam in his default. So we're going to generate that. And then if I click on play here.
With 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
Now that wasn't too bad. But if I want to change the pitch a bit and the speed a bit, and we generate it again, you'll hear a difference.
With 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
As you can see, that was really a bit on the fast side. So I'm going to knock that down to just under the 1 level. And the pitch really was a bit on the low side. But the point is here that you can vary the person. You can have several male and several different females. So let's have a listen to Sally. And we're going to use the same speed and pitch that we've got there and see what Sally has to say.
With its 68 litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
So you can see there that we can change the speed, we can change the pitch. Let's change Sally's pitch
and generate it again.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues.
I don't think we're going to be
All the food and drink cool.
using her at that pitch, but the point is that you can actually play around with it and do quite a bit to the voice and to the speed. So if you've got a slide and you need it to be a bit faster to match the size of the scene, then it's easy enough to do.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
So that's not bad. So let's hit the download. And we'll save that. And we'll change that to Sally WCI. And save that. And we can then import that into Invideo.
So now we're going to add the recording that we've just made in Audio Flow. So we're going to click Upload from Computer. And we're going to scroll down in my folder until we see Sally MP3 and click Open. And click Add. And now we can...
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
So we can apply that. Change is saved OK. We can preview.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
And that's there. Now you notice that it uploaded from there automatically. So in fact the upload, the add from here is based on the fact that you've already uploaded it to there. So the fourth option we won't be going with because it's really, we've just already demonstrated it. So now I've got my 3 scenes, the last of which demonstrates the 2 ways of getting it up from a third party area. So let's preview.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
So let's export that video.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
With its 68-litre capacity, the WCI-70 is popular for large family picnics and barbecues. It keeps all the food and drink cool.
I hope you found that useful and will be confident in doing your own voiceovers. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Can you get rid of him? I hate it when there's 2 of me on the screen. Can't hear you.
Did I get the right one?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I just
Okay.
couldn't hear you when you came back.
I'm back now. I'm back and the sound is back. Right. Okay. That was very, very instructional and you enjoyed doing it. Could tell that. Yeah, I mean, you just want to run through the various options you can for adding a voice.
Well, you can use the automated voice built into the Invideo product.
Mm-hmm.
You can record within the Invideo product. You can record outside the Invideo product and bring that in. You can create a generated voice outside the Invideo product and bring that in. So really, you've got 4 ways of creating voiceover.
Which is brilliant and gives you all the options that you need. If you want to bring in somebody else or do it yourself, you can send them the script. And the program Audio Flow, which you mentioned, is
Audioflow.io is the site. I think it was $40 or $50, but it comes with 400 pieces of music you can use as well. So it's
right.
not just that. It also has the ability to record your own voice in it. So it's a library of music, a library of sound effects, because I noticed somebody asking about putting noises in on the group earlier in the week.
Right.
And you get the 2 record, the ability to record your own voice and the ability to create different voices. And it has languages from all over the world. And if you wanted, you could take what we've just done and put a German soundtrack on it, simply by clicking the buttons from English to German, and it will create a German version of the words that we'd entered. Right. It's pretty intelligent as well.
And I recognise the soundtrack in the background, music soundtrack. That was
the music soundtrack. Yeah, that was just what came default with Audio Flow.
Indeed. Right, this is most definitely
not Audio Flow. I meant came default with Invideo. Sorry,
I know what you meant, John. I know what you meant. So this is inspired by Invideo, and just a point. I mean, the instructional videos here. John, are you posting it separately again?
Well, what I did last time was posted a few days later on, so it reminded people to come to this day.
Indeed.
I'll probably do the same for this one as well.
Very good. Right, we are available to showcase your videos if you've created the video within Invideo and you'd like it to reach a wider audience. Then all you need to do is contact John and myself, and we'll take care of the rest. And as Kevin did, you just upload the videos to Google Drive. And this is our live weekly show. And as John said earlier, we've got 2 spare seats, and you can actually join us on camera. If you wish to talk about if you've got an agency, this is an ideal opportunity. This is a commercial venture. If you've got an agency, you can come on here and actually talk about the services that you provide using Invideo. So that's open to you as well. Right. So we are now going to play a short video, what I created using Invideo. I find it invaluable for actually creating short videos. I haven't a clue which one it's going to be, because although I've put titles on there, I can't read them. So I'm going to switch John's camera off, switch my camera off, hopefully, and bring up the video. And this was created with Invideo, so let's just press play. Now, point of that from my point of view, I'll switch our cameras back on, then people can actually see us again, is both of us, probably a good idea, is that for doing 30 to 40 second videos, it's just so easy to do. I mean, that was just a combination of text and the music, moving text, and it makes the point far quicker than somebody coming on video and actually describing it. And as I did yesterday, as John will point out, playing the video about 5 times. Well, that's the thing about a video. It is that you're not just making it for one appearance, are you? You're actually making a video which you can play in a show like we're doing today. You could play it in Facebook as a post. You can put it in a group as a post. You can give it another life on Instagram if you change the dimensions. You can put it
on your website.
You put it on your website. Yeah.
And I think people have seen a couple of days back, I posted an 18 scene video that was all about a product range. And that's going to be used on the telly at a show. At a show in Telford in 2 weeks' time on the 19th. So it's not even 2 weeks, is it? But on the 19th.
It will actually be on the big screen.
It will be on a telly on the stand, actually, in all honesty. But it's deliberately been made 200 square because we're going to have some other stuff down the side of it. Yeah, like some prices of the products as they go through.
So to achieve that, how did you actually?
How will I achieve that? I will take that video,
yes,
put it inside a 16:9 in Invideo, and add the various bits down the side as we come up with the product. So as it goes through each of the different products, we'll put the price by the side.
Right.
Normal price, show special.
Very good. And will you burn it to CD?
No, it'd be running. That's the reason it's running on a telly, is that, you know, you can just put an MP4 now on a stick, stick it in a telly, and it'll just run. Right. Okay. And what I will do is I will put several of them in sequence in a single MP4.
Yeah, I just wanted to get.
And that means that you don't need you don't need. How would my friend who it's for? He's not a technological man. And he'd say it would be easy enough for an idiot to use. So
right,
that's why we're doing it that way.
So it's plug and play.
It is plug and play, but it doesn't mean we don't need a computer. So just take a telly in a box, slide it out, stick the stick in the side, select the play thing, and it'll just roll round.
Good.
And sit there all day. And it's cheap to do because you can buy a 32-inch telly for about 90 quid now. Yep. Stick for about threepence, and then just put the stuff on.
Right. Now, we showed you the Invideo website a couple of weeks ago. It's time for us to show you this website again because, well, it just keeps changing, John.
It's got a new intro.
It's got a new intro, and I've given it a voiceover. So I'm going to bring the video up on screen, and you've got the routine now. I'm going to switch my camera off and John's camera off, and I'm just going to press play. This is Invideo. Right, this is the Invideo main page. I'm going to take a tour around the various options that are available. Now, as you can see, you can create product videos, social videos, video ads, promo videos, text to video, which is very good, and product videos too. So we've gone all around those. We can go to all you can create, and it talks about YouTube videos, outro videos, video ads. In fact, your own imagination is the only limit. You can do intro and outro videos, Instagram stories, e-commerce videos, real estate videos, all using Invideo. There are templates. I'm just going to go to the templates page, and that will load in a second. And the subscription plan is simple and straightforward. There is a professional version at $4 a month and a business version, but if you pay monthly, and I'm just going to switch over, $6 a month, start and finish when you want, and if you do the $6, you can do 30 videos a month, which is a video a day, or on the business plan, 60 videos. There's no watermark on either of those. Videos can be up to 1080p and videos can be up to 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You have the reseller rights, whichever package you use, unlimited number of users, full access to editing, and the additionals is a premium video library in which you can use 300 clips a month, automated text-to-speech, and access to the Premium Club templates. So that's the pricing and features of Invideo. Back to the original page. You can make your videos in 5 minutes. That is true. You can add images, you can select colors, you can add text boxes. You've got online designs which you can actually use as a template, and you can convert text to videos, explore pre-made templates, or start from scratch. Okay, now in the bottom down there you'll see, or down there you'll see a help button. You can press that any time of day. It is manned 24/7 and you'll get a fantastic response. Now the only way to be fair to Invideo is to give it a trial, and that's what we would suggest that you do. It is so powerful yet so easy to use. So do take a look at Invideo, and if you have any questions you can either ask live on this page, or you can join the Invideo group. We'll give you a link to that, or you can ask John or myself. So that's how it looks at the moment. And the thing is, with Invideo, they are always improving, always updating, and next time we visit here it may well be different, but the functionality will be the same. They're improving it every day, and that's the reason we love Invideo. They listen to their customers and they make a changes accordingly, and we can create brilliant videos. And just a reminder, YouTube videos, outro videos, video ads, Facebook video ads, promos, slideshows, personal ads, restaurant marketing videos, promo videos, everything you can do with Invideo. See you again soon. Microphones on.
9 to 16 and square. So you can do 3 different shapes of video.
Yeah, I mean the options are just, and you could actually take a project and you can actually copy it, and you can actually change from one size to the other. And then you have to edit it.
That only works if you do it in Start from Scratch. It doesn't work for templates.
Right. Okay. Point taken. We learn. And if you've got any questions about any of this and you're on the Be.Live in 5 page, just type the questions in. If not, this video is available for replay throughout the week, and John will be sharing it again over the weekend, so you won't be able to miss us. And we are on the lookout for people to actually join us on camera, and we may well start approaching people next week. In fact, we've asked Invideo for a list of people who should appear on the show because they're making such great use of Invideo. And we've actually we've got confirmation that we've actually been live, John. Right.
Yeah, I've been watching us on the second screen, so
right.
I knew we were live.
And thank you, Kelly. That's very good. We are aiming a cross between entertainment and education and promotion, and hopefully we've achieved the educational one. That's good.
I see Kelly has a new photo as well.
He does. Yeah. Indeed. That's
Has
Kelly.
it snowed yet, Kelly?
Well, last time we chatted, which was earlier today, the snow was on the way. Yeah. Okay. Right. Another little short video, because I love making these little short videos. I have no idea what's in this one, John, but this was made with Invideo, and I switched my camera off, switched John's camera off, and just press play. it's faded now. That's good. Right. And whilst we're down here, I'm going to take that video down. And that is an historic document because that was the last ever, well, probably the last ever daily show post in Be.Livers, because it's all changed now. And this is what the change is. Oh, no, it's not. It's the wrong video, John.
Never mind.
Never mind. At least we're in. There we are. There we are again.
Oh, God.
Angelica tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK. And Brigitte and myself tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. in the UK. Right, so I remove that and I come back to the two of us on camera with microphone.
That was quite enjoyable. I haven't seen that one before.
Oh, right, you missed that one. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good then. Job done. Job done. I mean, basically, they go as, you know, on the Facebook page, you've got the banner at the top.
Yeah.
The business page, you can actually, that's where it goes.
All
And
right.
each time I do that, they get literally hundreds of views because people click on it, or it auto plays, one or the other. But it is a great way of actually getting the message across, and that's the one for November.
And it also shows that Stephen does a lot of live shows every week.
Indeed,
Yeah.
I just enjoy doing them. I mean, they're all different. I mean, this is different. This is specific purpose. This is in the Invideo show, inspired by Invideo. Yes, and that's the pose that Kelly was going for, thinker.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So that, yeah, those are the shows.
Yeah, right. You have a pretty big audience, really, don't you, over all of the shows, Stephen?
Well,
That's another reason why people should be on here, because Stephen's huge audience gets to see you.
that's true.
You do have a huge audience, Stephen. We know that's true.
Thank you. I mean, yes, I'm blushing. Okay, so we've shown you, I mean, John's video was a perfect example of how to add voiceovers to your every video that you do, and to have, as it showed in the end, background music behind that as well. And I like doing that. I like having the background music and then the voiceover, but you've got to get the balance right, because otherwise, I did a video the other day using Screencast-O-Matic, and I got the balance wrong. And the music,
well, the balance was wrong on my recordings as well.
Yeah, the music drowned out what I was saying. So you've got to experiment with it, but you can have fun with it, as we do.
Well, in Invideo, in the audio segment, you can actually set the background percentage yourself. It defaults to 20%, but you can either increase it or decrease it on the quietness of your selected background track.
And that's top left-hand corner.
Now, you saw all those different programs coming across.
Yep.
We mentioned that we had 201 episodes. That means 201 weeks.
Yes.
We've been doing our Thursday morning show. This is week 5, is it? Yes. Week 5, Stephen?
6.
Sorry?
This is week
6. See, my brain just doesn't work.
Yeah, sorry.
Go on. So what do you want to say?
The only reason I know is I make a folder for each show, and they're numbered from one. I had to create a folder when you sent me the video today. I had to create a folder to put it in, and it was week 6.
Of all of those shows, the best show is Stephen learning German on Friday afternoon.
The most fun. Yeah.
It's just great to watch Stephen get a phrase display and then try and say it. So,
Indeed.
If you want to learn German and will want to watch Stephen squirm, I recommend learning German with Angelica on Friday afternoon.
Thank you. If that wasn't challenge enough, the show that I do with Marco on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. He's going to put it onto his business page, and the show, you'll love this one, John. The show is going to be in Portuguese.
I
Now,
actually saw that on when you did the program, and you're going to learn Spanish as well from him, aren't you?
Learn Portuguese first and then Spanish. Yeah. What he's going to do for next week, because I've gone to I've lost both earpieces now. It must be in the ear end. Is I've gone to Duolingo, and I've started to learn Portuguese, and I'll be able to say "Hola." I can do that now, OLA, and I'll be able to say some perfunctory phrases in Portuguese, so I can chip in every so often. But Marco is actually writing a script in Portuguese. My problem is actually getting the accent right, Portuguese accent. Yeah, the closest I can get at the moment is Manuel from Fawlty Towers, but
Manuel, oh blimey, yeah, we won't go into all that slapstick, will we? And that was a very long time ago.
It is.
John Cleese is an old man now, so anyway, we better get back to Invideo because we've certainly veered off Invideo, haven't we? Video is our product of choice these days for creating videos. I still use others, I will be honest. I've got a couple of other products that I use, but I don't use them anywhere near as much as I used. The one thing I'd ask the Invideo boys, if you're watching, is when you hit re-record, don't start instantly. Let us get ourselves in the right place and press the start button. So on voiceovers, please have a look at that re-record, because it instantly starts recording, which means you can't get your head in order.
Sure.
To press the button, or you the paper ready, you know?
Yeah. When we start the show, there's a countdown from 5 to 1. That would be handy.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, but having the ability to press the button to start would even be better, rather than you just auto running. So I've got some more ideas of some little educational things I'm perhaps going to knock together for next week. Somebody has asked me to explain layers better, so perhaps I'll do something about layers for next week.
Very good.
You got anything you would like us to knock a little video up about? Knock a little video up. That doesn't sound very polite, does it? Create a small video for, please let us know. Just put it in the comments. We'd love to be here to help.
Indeed.
We'd love to be here to help.
Indeed. So, tradition is that I start the show and John finishes. So, John, it's over to you.
Right. Well, we all hope you enjoyed it today. We are here to help. So I'm going to say goodbye from Solihull, which is in the middle of England, and Stephen's going to say goodbye from Wiltshire, which is sort of bit down and over to the right,
down south,
and the nice bits of the country. I live in a city. He lives in a small town, very pretty small town. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from him.
Me.
Bye bye.
Mick out. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Just practicing for tomorrow.